There you go.
Good evening, I'm Michael Cornish, and I will be informing you on the Silver Center of the Arts at Plymouth State University tonight. The Silver Center opened its doors in 1992 with a mission to engage, educate, serve, and support the students of Plymouth State University in the study of the performing arts, and the appreciation of the performing arts as well. Silver Center hosts many plays, orchestras, and other art performances. It also has classrooms for musical learning. I myself had a class there last semester. It was a great experience to learn more about music, and I got to actually experience some of the halls within the Silver Center, and the theaters and things like that. So it was pretty great. The main theater it's the biggest theater we have here at Plymouth. It's called Hanaway Theater. 680 seats in this theater. 340 orchestra seats on stage. It's 65 feet deep, or 36 feet deep, excuse me, 24 feet high, and the stage floor is 90 feet wide, so it's a fairly large stage. And the studio theater is it's the next biggest theater, or it's the smallest theater, excuse me. And the theater is an experimental theater with about 110 seats. It has, on three sides of the theater, there are like bleachers almost. And it's called a thrust setup. It allows an audience to be really involved and real close to the stage, as well as give the performers a lot of practice that's much needed. The Smith Recital Hall is the middle-sized hall. It seats 265 people, and it's a facility for vocal performances and orchestral performances, things like that. I had a professor, Dr. Swift was my professor in the music class I took, and he took us in there and played the organ last semester, and it was pretty great. This recital hall has the acoustics actually have a 1.9 second reverb, which is the time it takes for the sound to travel off all the walls. So if you can imagine a giant organ just playing these powerful notes, just bouncing off all the walls. For 1.9 seconds, you get to hear all the tones for quite a while, so it's pretty cool. The Silver Center provides a wealth of education for students, family, residents, anybody in the community who would like to be a part of it. And to contact the Silver Center, you can call the box office at 603-535-ARTS, ARTS, or you can email them at plymouth.edu//silvercenter/index.html. The Silver Center address for anybody who'd like to go check it out for themselves is 17 High Street in Plymouth, New Hampshire. Any questions?
Have you ever been there to see a play or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, I actually saw the Pemmigowiset Choral Society there last year. It was a Christmas Carol play, or like Christmassy, it was all Christmas music. Yeah, I don't know, it's pretty cool.
Now, in which theater?
This was in Hanaway Theater.
Oh, in the great big one?
Yeah, so, the Pemmigowiset Choral Society is is a really large group with people that come from all over, up in Maine and northern Vermont, from all the way down to Concord, that come to practice here.
Oh, so it was a large group singing as well as a large audience.
Yeah.
Did they have a good, solid...
audience?
Yeah.
Yeah, the audience.
Great.
The seats were pretty much full.
I went to see Tom Rush there, and I got my ticket at the last minute, like 10 minutes before showtime, because I was on the waiting list for like a month, and so I went, and I thought for sure, because they had the waiting list. It was 2 months before his performance, but I guess they had him booked in the Smith for that reason, for the acoustics rather than the number of people.
Right.
So I thought, geez, so many more people would have wanted to see him, but.
Yeah.
But he's all acoustic guitar, so,
Yeah.
huh?
Yep.
Have you walked around the whole thing?
Yeah. Well,
See, I've never been
I
upstairs.
didn't get to go backstage or anything, but I just got to be in the audience and saw the stage and everything.
Yeah, it's a great. That and this library are just amazing elements to this. There's lots more than that. It really is an amazing little school in so many regards. Okay, any more questions of our speaker tonight?
Do they put anything on during the summer, or is it like
School
much
performances are generally during the semester. I actually meant to tell you guys a little bit about upcoming events. There's the Silver Series. It's a mother and son combo. Thursday, the 18th of this month at 7 p.m. in Hanaway Theater. And also the Eagle Pond Authors Series with Galway Kinno. That's at the Hanaway Theater as well at 7 p.m. Wednesday, the 31st of this month. There's also a Sidor lecture by Maud Berlau at 7 p.m. Tuesday, April 6th in the Studio Theater. And
That's the one that was rescheduled, I think.
possibly,
Pretty sure she was held up last time.
yeah.
So what's the one, the Eagle Writers? What was that?
The Eagle Pond Authors Series. It's going to be Galway Kinno talking about the series of books, and it should be nice.
Any others? Questions? Questions? Okay. That's